This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. In an effort to address the teacher shortage, more money is going to the state program that gives scholarships to students studying to become teachers. An extra $15 million is going to the Arizona Teacher Academy. The program will now have $36 million on hand for this year. Hundreds of students are on the waiting list for the program, which is offered at the 3 state universities and 2 community colleges. According to our news partners at KTAR, a recent survey by the Arizona School Personnel Administrators Association found nearly 27% of teacher positions remained open a few weeks into the new school year. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and this month the Arizona State Capitol will be lit up purple to show support. But that is not the only location. In Surprise, officials are lighting up their city building purple as well. And then the Goodyear Police Department is building up their awareness to this important topic. And the numbers are pretty sobering. According to the Maricopa County Human Services Department, every year 100 Arizonans will die in domestic violence related incidents. ABC 15's Mark Phillips has more on the resources out there.
You are not alone. There is always hope.
On average, Wing Hope responds to 100 calls of domestic violence every month. The calls come from churches, schools, police departments, all of them looking to get someone help.
This is happening in the state of Arizona. They estimate that every 44 minutes a child witnesses domestic violence between his or her parents.
Jessica Nicely says COVID was not kind to domestic violence victims. The isolation it brought only made matters worse in some homes.
There is so little access for these families to shelter, and so there's waiting lists at almost all the shelters, and trying to get them into a safe place has really been our biggest hurdle.
Last year, Maricopa County invested $15 million for things like emergency shelters and transitional housing, financial assistance, trauma-informed counseling, community-based employment, and child care services. In all, nearly 32,000 families impacted by domestic and sexual violence received help.
I need people to know that if that's happening next door to you or down the street, it is your problem too.
Beginning Monday evening, the Capitol will be lit in purple. It's to remind us all about domestic violence. If you see it or suspect it, you need to report it. Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.
Tonight, ABC 15 is teaming with Via del Sol to host the Fight Against Fentanyl phone bank. From 4 to 7 o'clock, we'll have volunteers able to walk through the resources available to you and someone you may know who's struggling with an opioid addiction. Plus, we'll hear from people who are working to fight against fentanyl and the impacts it's having on our community. You can join us tonight from 4 to 7 on ABC 15. Your voice, your vote. We are more than a week away until the early voting gets underway for the November election, and Pinal County is making sure it is prepared after a string of ballot blunders in the August election. So you might remember in July, early ballots for the primary were sent out with mistakes. Then on primary day, more than 20 precincts ran low on ballots. The county has made major changes, including in leadership and the number of staff. The county is even holding a mock election and an extensive process to check ballots.
We also sent samples of races and propositions to every candidate in the state, school board and their candidates and the cities and towns. We sent their town clerks samples of the ballot language for their particular races that they have, and to let us know before we printed if there was any issues.
And Pinal County voters will get a 2-card ballot this election due to the number of races and issues. And a reminder, you have 1 week to make sure that you are registered to vote for the November election. Today, Maricopa County will discuss voter registration, early voting, and mail-in ballots. You will be able to stream it live on YouTube. The GOP is hitting the campaign trail this week with some big names coming to Arizona. Senator Ted Cruz will be alongside candidates Carrie Lake and Blake Masters with an event at Santan Flats in Queen Creek. That's going to be on Wednesday. And then former President Donald Trump will be at Bell Bank Park in Mesa on Sunday. It is National Taco Day, and it is also Taco Tuesday. And there are plenty of deals out there. You can score the Taco Lovers Pass at Taco Bell. It's $10 and it'll get you a taco every day for a month. Del Taco is giving away 3 snack tacos for $1.69, and you can get tacos for $1.50 all day at Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Today's temperature is a little lower. We'll end up closer to normal, but still above it, with Phoenix topping out at 96 degrees. We'll make it into the low hundreds out to our west, out at Lake Havasu. Temperatures in the 60s in spots like Flagstaff, Heber, and Show Low. Better storm chances in eastern Arizona today. For the valley, about a 10% chance for storms, a 20% chance for storms in spots like Flagstaff and northern Arizona. So that storm threat will primarily be focused in that eastern half of our state, but we'll get a slight chance for storms in the valley today and every day through the weekend. Temperatures in the meantime trending down through the weekend, a high of 96 today, but by Friday we're in the low 90s, Saturday still in the low 90s, and we'll barely hit 90 degrees on Sunday. But again, daily storm chances, and then those mornings are getting cooler too, with lows in the 70s each day. In northern Arizona, better storm chances again by the weekend, with temperatures in the 60s.
Get another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.